I take my wrist and I write #LL3.
And we start our live team coverage in the East Alabama town of Ohatchee in Calhoun County. That's where 5 people have been killed in today's storms.
Long live those 3. I wish they were here. I'm just trying to make them proud.
Clemson running back Domonique Thomas doesn't take a single snap for granted.
I feel like football and training is a place for me to have peace.
Growing up in the small town of Ohatchee, Alabama, his college football career began at Union College in Kentucky. While on his way to a game in the spring of 2021, he got word that severe storms were headed towards his hometown, where Domonique's family still lived.
March 25th, 2021. What happened?
That day I was on the bus on the way to a game, and one of my best friend, he called me and told me there had been a tornado. I called my mom, my grandparents, and my little sister, and nobody answered. The phones didn't even ring. And then one of my mom's friends, she told me my mom didn't make it. I kind of fell out of my seat, and I didn't even cry. It was the hardest thing that I've ever had to go through.
Domonique's mom, Domonique Thomas, was 38 years old. His grandparents, Willie and Barbara Harris, were also killed. Domonique's sister, Ontaria, a 7th grader at the time, survived but was badly hurt.
She fractured her spine. She had surgery the next day. And then after she woke up from surgery, I told her that I was going to take care of her. I feel like it made me have to grow up faster.
Domonique left Union College and returned home to Alabama, but his drive to play college football persisted. Before their deaths, the then 19-year-old had talked to his family about joining a Division I program. Their preference was Clemson.
The first time I saw him, I didn't know who he was. He showed up here at a camp in a summer. He just walks up to me and introduced himself and said he's going to walk on here.
By January 2022, Domonique had enrolled at Clemson. After attending walk-on tryouts, he made the team and wasted no time confirming his commitment.
He'd be here at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. So there was times I would come in and, he was in a dead sweat and we hadn't even had the workout yet. Just incredibly motivated.
I wasn't intentionally trying to impress anybody or separate myself. That's just something that I've always done. They probably thought that I was crazy, honestly. But, they probably knew that I was serious, and I just had the fire and the passion for this game.
Not many people know much about this kid, Domonique Thomas. He's a big, thick kid, but he's got loose hips.
I knew I was going to be the starter for the Orange team, and I just wanted to go in and just do how I'd done the whole spring. Just wanted to go out and be me.
Thomas goes right side and into the end zone for 6.
And Thomas has been one of the stars of this first half.
To see him go out there on that spring game and have the type of game that he had, it was pure joy. You can just see that hunger in his belly. He didn't back down from nobody.
Domonique brings maturity, deep understanding, and a perspective of life that, again, not many 20-year-olds have.
Domonique is the epitome of someone going the extra mile. Nobody's handed him nothing. He done earned every thing that he done got here at Clemson.
And Thomas will get the hand up, off the middle he goes. Crosses the 30, down to the 25-yard line where he's finally tackled there.
I know they're still watching me, and I just want to make sure I'm still chasing my dream and doing everything I can to make them proud.